everybody, this is Pugnacious10 here, back for another video, and today I will be reviewing the Ironman Malibu Mansion Attack. This is set 76007, ages 6 to 12, with 364 pieces. This set is from the new Ironman 3 blockbuster that will be coming out on May 3rd, 2013. In this set, you do get 5 awesome new figures. You get the Mark 42 Iron Man suit with a white head. You get a extremist soldier. You get the Mandarin. You also get Pepper Potts and the famous Tony Stark. This is probably the most interesting box I've ever seen. You get some very nice box art up in the corner. There is also a lot of action happening on the front of the box. You get the Mandarin in his epic helicopter. You also get Tony Stark falling out of his window as it falls off. And then you get Pepper Potts in the Iron Man suit, ready to save Tony Stark. Now let's get to the review. Here we have Tony Stark, and I think this is probably one of the best figures you'll get in this set. He has some very nice printing on him, and he has a new Tony Stark face, which his face is more of a grin than last Tony Stark face. And then on the back of it, we have his scared face, and he's also wearing his outfit that he will be wearing in the upcoming movie. And you also get his little core. You can see it shining through his shirt like it does in most of the movies. And then you get some buff printing on the front there. And then you get a very nice hairpiece. We have the Mark 42, and this is definitely my favorite figure out of this set because of the great printing on this minifigure and the really cool Iron Man helmet you get. And considering this is a new figure, you get the new golden hands, and I just think that makes the figure look really cool. It's a nice little touch-up. It might not be that much, but I think it looks really cool. We get some really nice little foot detail, and I think the leg detail and just all of it is a lot better from last year's figure. And Iron Man will be, or Tony Stark will be wearing this suit a lot. In the next movie, I've seen him wearing it a lot in the trailers. So as we can see, this is a suit that he will be in for a good amount of the movie. You also do get a nice little white head under there, and I think that's really cool. You can take that out, make a cool ghost figure or something. I just think it could be useful in some way, and I like how Lego did that. Here we have Pepper Potts, and I think this is a nice addition to the set because Pepper Potts is in the Malibu Mansion in the scene that this set is supposed to be about, and she plays a big role in it. She's wearing her white outfit that she occasionally wears, and then you get a nice red hair piece, and then she doesn't have much back printing, but her hair kind of gets in the way there. Then you can see her other face, which is a smile, and then she has her scared face. And I think it's just a fine Pepper Potts face. They could have, for the hair piece, they didn't really have to do much because that's kind of her hair piece. And I think Lego could have done a little bit more for her mouth, because something that I've noticed in the trailers is she wears a lot of bright red lipstick, so that could have just been put in there, but that's okay. So now for the next figure. Here we have the Mandarin, and I think this is a very nice figure. You get some really cool printing, and we'll take off his head and his cape so you can see that in a couple of seconds here. You get a really nice new headpiece, and this is probably the cooler variant out of the two. And some people don't really like the other variant, but I think it's still cool. The beard piece was a very nice choice by Lego. In my opinion, I don't think the Sensei Wu beard would look too good. And then the hair piece that he has, I think Lego has overused too much, and they're planning on using it some more. So tell me your opinion in the comments. Here we have the Mandarin and without all of his robes, well, without his cape and his hair pieces. And as you can see, his head, there's lots of very nice detail on there. He has a serious head on the back. Not too much back printing, but I still think it's very nice detailed. And the front printing is very, very nice. Lego must really took some time into working on that printing. And then he has his little smirky face, which I personally like the best. Here we have the Extremist Soldier, and I also think this is a very great figure, but he looks a little weird in my opinion, with all those, which I think are supposed to be veins. I think Lego might have made them look a little bit weird, unless they look exactly like this in the movie. I don't know why you'd be able to see his veins on his torso. That's just my opinion. If you happen to know, please post in the comments. And on the front printing, you get some very buffity buff. And then he has a little zipper on the front with his little outfit that he's wearing. I wonder if I don't know if this guy plays a main role as a Extremist Soldier, or if he's just a random Extremist Soldier that Lego threw into this set. But I still think he's really cool. You get the exact same hairpiece that you get with Tony Stark, and you get a double-sided face, and his head is glow in the dark, which I think that's kind of cool by Lego. The kids will definitely love this, more younger kids, and so it makes them look more mutated and stuff. Here we have the Malibu Mansion that is being attacked in this set, and I think this is the most fun part of the set because it's a play set, and that's what I love the best, and I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of younger kids will like too. This is also designed very well. You get lots of very nice pieces here, and I think there's lots of playability. Here up front we have Jarvis, which I didn't review him as a figure, but I think he's more of part of the set, and I think it's kind of cool how they tried to incorporate Jarvis in here. And as they show on the box, he can pick up various things that will be inside of the house. Right now he is holding one of the suits that in Iron Man 2, Tony Stark gets out the suitcase that Jarvis is carrying and puts it down on the ground, and I believe he steps into it and it transforms onto him. It's really cool. You'll have to go watch Iron Man 2 and see that for yourself. He's also carrying a little, I guess, fire extinguisher in case something goes wrong. On the front of the Malibu Mansion, we get some little stickers that make it look like on the inside those windows are holographic panels also, because they have some alert stickers, and the one towards this side has the helicopter that is coming at them to attack them, I guess showing all the data about it. And then on this side we see kind of a keyboard over here, and then we also towards this side we get some of the Iron Man suits. You can see them, there's little see-through bricks there. You can also see a little mechanism that we will use later in the review. You can also see these green and sand color bricks, and you'll be wondering why those are there, but you'll see. I think this is a little weird from the back, but it's very cool looking on the front. Here's the inside of the mansion, and as you can see, you get some nice little play features inside of here and lots of little things you could do. This is a small little play set, but I still think it's pretty cool myself. You can also see up here a nice little play feature that when you pull that, the little window piece that Tony Stark falls out of his window when the helicopter comes and blows up part of the mansion. That's that play feature right there. That I think that's gonna be kind of cool to some people, just exploding the mansion. and its windows. Then up here you have a nice little spinny piece, and I think these pieces are always really fun to get. The piece that's under there, this little piece, I just always think those pieces are fun to play with, and you can use them to make a little minifigure display like the one that I use to show you my figures. You also get a little place down here that Tony Stark can come down and work on his suits, because in the movie, in the trailer, he goes down in his wine cellar and he has all of his suits down there that he's working on, so you can see some of his tools. We have the other side of the interior of the Malibu Mansion, and this side is probably the cooler side, because you do get this other kitchen part right here with nice little cabinets you can open up. And that's what I was mentioning earlier when we were on the other side of the kitchen and how it looked kind of random, but it's really not. It's for the kitchen. You get a little coffee mug, you get 2 little cabinets, and then you also get a blender with some orange smoothie in it, or milkshake, whatever Iron Man is making, or Tony Stark. I think it's really cool that you get the little blender in here. Then you get this really cool play feature that lets you explode the suits like they do in the trailer, where Tony Stark wants to explode them and get rid of them so the Mandarin can't get a hold of his technology and make evil drones with them. So the feature here is behind it, and I showed you earlier. You just simply push that down and they can pop out. They can pop out even more, really far, and really make an explosion-like effect. But in this case, I just easily slid it forward and then barely came out. And then you can get those really cool stickers. It would have been nice if Lego put it on there, but you know, Lego, they have to have their stickers. And so this encourages you to go back and get the old Avengers sets, and then you can put the 2 Iron Man figures in these little slots right here. So that is all for the Malibu Mansion. Here we have the helicopter that the Mandarin and the Extremist Soldier ride in to go explode the Malibu Mansion and take down Tony Stark and all of his Iron Man suits. Here you have a nice little cockpit up here that you can open up. Just like any other cockpit, there's not much to it. Then you have a really cool sticker up here that shows the symbol of the Mandalorian. It's like the 10 rings or something. And then the Mandalorian can stand right there as he hovers above the Malibu Mansion and destroys it in fame. Not really fame, but glory. Then you have the propeller up top, and this is pretty cool propeller. And it's a very detailed propeller, actually. On the inside of this little cap, you put some useless studs in there, but Lego has their reasons. And I think this is a very cool helicopter overall. I really like the color scheme and all. And then you have the back propeller. Just a little peewee propeller. And the other side is really no different. And then you have a little spot that the Mandarin can hold, put his gun. And you have another sticker right there. And another one of these on the other side. Then you do get ski type pieces for the landing gear. I really don't know the name of those. I just ski pieces. And the front of the helicopter, that's what it looks like. Be kind of scary if that came at your house, ready to blow it up with the Mandarins and Mandalorians and Extremist Soldiers. Thanks for watching this review, if I had to give this set a rating, I would definitely right away give it a 10 out of 10 for all ages, because there's just so many qualities that it has for all ages. And I think you will enjoy this set, so I would highly suggest spending your $40 on this set, or begging your parents, or whatever you have to do to get this set. Thanks for watching this review. Remember to build your imagination with Lego. Pugnacious 10 is out. The box art is also really cool. You get a Batman. Can I start over? And suits that you got in the Avengers. Rubbing my mic. Rubbing my mic. The suits, Tony Stark was actually blowing up the suits because he didn't want the Mandalorians. The Mandalorians. So in the new Iron Man 3 movie, the Star Wars and Iron Man 3 will be coming together, and Boba Fett will be fighting against the Mandarin and, you know, Jango Fett. By the way, Anakin, he gets turned into Iron Vader, and he takes over the world, and everyone turns into Sith and Mandalorians. So anyway, with the Mandalorians, we have come to the end of this video, and thanks for watching. Mandalorian out. This movie is mine. George Lucas for the win.